Hello students, welcome to the channel. So students, today I shall be giving the answer of chapter number 3.3 A Crow in the House from 7th standard English Bal Bharati. So let's see the first question. What dangers were likely to befall the young crow? जो कौवे का छोटा सा बच्चा था वो मतलब नेस्ट से अपने नीचे गिर गया था, तो उसको क्या डेंजर था, उसको क्या खतरा था? So the answer is the danger of being crushed by a cat or tonga or seized by a cat were likely to befall the young crow. Next question, who were the other members of the author's family living in the same house? ऑथर के अलावा और कौन से फैमिली मेंबर थे जो वो सेम घर में रहते थे? ऑथर्स ग्रैंडमदर and his grandfather were the other member of the author's family living in the same house. Next question, did the author's grandfather like animals? How do we know that? Give 2 examples from this passage to support your answer. So answer is yes, the author's grandfather liked animals. We know this from the fact that grandfather already had some pets and Caesar was taken good care of by grandfather when he was ailing. तो हमें इस बात से पता चलता है कि ग्रैंडफादर के पास ऑलरेडी कुछ पैट्स थे और जो सेजर यानी जो कौवा था उसको ग्रैंडफादर जब वो तकलीफ में था तो उसकी बहुत अच्छे से ख्याल रखते थे. What is implied in he took over the administration of the house? Answer, he took over the administration of the house means took control of certain things in the house to make the presence felt. यहाँ पे वर्ड स्टडी में दिया है carrion cross feeding or dead or decaying flesh and अदर गार्बेज. रेन क्रॉस किसको बोलते हैं? जो कौवे देखो मतलब कचरा या तो फिर ऐसे जो डेड डिकेइंग फ्लैश होता है, जो गोश्त होता है उसके ऊपर जो खाते हैं उसको कैरियन क्रॉस बोलते हैं. नेक्स्ट, गेस हाउ सेजर लर्न टू से हेलो हेलो. Answer, Caesar must have heard the narrator greeting others with a hello, or he must have heard the narrator's grandparents welcoming the author with a hello when he come back from school. Caesar ने हेलो हेलो बोलना कहाँ से सीखा? ऑथर जब स्कूल से आता था तो उसके ग्रैंडपेरेंट्स उसको हेलो बोलते थे, या तो फिर कोई गेस्ट आता था उसको हेलो बोलते थे. इसी तरह सेजर हेलो हेलो बोलना सीखा. Next, what is mean by Aunt Mabel never was a success with the pet? Can you think of the reasons why it was so? Answer, Aunt Mabel never was a success with the pets means Aunt Mabel did not get along well with the pets. She probably must be afraid of them, or there must be some inherent dislike for pets that repel pets from developing a rapport with her, as pets are very quick at sensing love or dislike. Its meaning is engaging. Here it means charming or attractive. नेक्स्ट मीनिंग, टुक टू विजिट इट रेगुलरली एज अ मैटर ऑफ हैबिट. तो विजिटिंग का मतलब होता है मिलना और टुक टू विजिटिंग का मतलब होता है एक हैबिट बना लेना रोज़ मिलने की. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज इम्प्लाइड इन द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंस? फर्स्ट, मोस्ट ऑफ द नेबर्स वर रिप्रेजेंटेड इन आवर हाउस बाय अ टूथब्रश. आंसर, द गिवन सेंटेंस मीन्स दैट Caesar had gathered almost everyone's toothbrush from neighborhood. So, in the narrator's house, there was a whole collection of these toothbrushes which represented the person from neighborhood to whom it actually belonged. Caesar जो है ना वो neighbors के toothbrush लाकर अपने पास जमा कर लेता था. तो अगर जो कोई सामने मतलब कोई पड़ोसी आ जाता था तो जो ऑथर है उसको समझ में आ जाता था कि उसी का टूथब्रश घुमा हुआ है, वो लेने आया है. What actions of the author show that he loved Caesar? Answer, the author brought the injured crow Caesar home, and despite grandmother being unhappy about Caesar's mischief, the author never got upset about him or thought of getting rid of him. When he died, the author dug a grave in the garden and buried Caesar there along with all the clothes, packs and toothbrushes. This action of the author shows us that he loved Caesar. Next, we are going to solve English workshop. See the first. Find antonyms for the following from the story. Answer, first है motionless, उसका opposite है restless. Captivity, freedom. Frequent, never. Dull, gleaming. Gentle, throaty. Cooperated, objected. Deed, shallow. Humble का आएगा snobbish. Second, now try to find out antonyms what that mean the same for the following. You may use a dictionary or thesaurus. First, disapproved, meaning is objected. Bits, pieces. Shred, achievement, success. Nuisance, pest. Attracted, fascinated. Mishap, disaster. Controlled, restricted. Rebuke का आएगा scold. Question number 2. Using your imagination, write how the other pets in the house could have objected to Caesar living in their house. Answer. The pet dog Tommy and the little pet cat Kitty would have got upset about the author's attention getting divided. Kitty would have refused to eat or drink, and Tommy must have barked each time. The author would play with Caesar. Tommy and Kitty would have leaped onto the writer's lap to get his attention like before. Next question 3. Prepare a table to show Caesar pranks at home and outside. Answer. He danced about on the dining table. He forgot about and investigated things. He would empty the matchbox. He would rip the daily papers to shred. He would overturn a vase of flowers. He would tug at the tail of a dog. He would squabble with the hornbill and pick at his feet. He knocked off Aunt Mabel's spectacles. See the question number 4. Relate the life story of Caesar, rearranging the facts in a proper sequence in the form of a flowchart. In students, your answer will come like this. Young Crow is saved by the narrator. The crow is named Caesar. Caesar begins to upset things at home. Caesar objects to being caged. Caesar begins to trouble neighbors. Neighbors flings a stick at Caesar. Caesar passes. Number 5. Rewrite in your own words. First, one event from the story. Second, one of the Caesar's traits that makes you laugh. Now see the first. When Aunt Mabel paid the authors a visit, Caesar, impressed by her so-called friendly behavior, at first landed on her arm and demanded a kiss. As soon as Aunt Mabel, all delighted, put her cheeks forward, her spectacles grabbed his attention, and he was so mesmerized by the glasses that he clung to them. Aunt Mabel shouted, "Help!" But by then Caesar had already knocked the spectacles off her nose while she was left crying in pain due to her scratched, bleeding nose. B. One of the Caesar's traits that makes you laugh. Answer. Caesar's had this wild habit of stealing things and bringing them to the author's house for no apparent reasons. It's funny because he would steal all their essential, including false teeth. To imagine a collection of false teeth invokes laugh. Question number 6. Hold a debate on pets or pests. Pets are the most lovable beings around us when it comes to the dog. Loyalty, as we all know, is their trademarks. Beside being friendly, they shower unconditional love. Their presence itself is a stress buster. They have the art of lifting one's spirit with their playfulness and joyful nature. Pets help combat depression. Most pets are least demanding. When one come back all tired from workplace, pets are always there to welcome. Their very presence adds to the energy of the environment. Although they cannot speak like humans, they express their emotions for more effectively, and even when it comes to understanding emotions, pets sense it pretty fast. So pets are a blessing to have. Pets are best as they are quite damn demanding when it comes to food. Next question. Question number 7. Do you have a pet animal? Write an interesting story about your own or your friend's pet. Answer. Yes, I do have a pet parrot named Mitu. Once upon a time, I was playing with my pet Mitu. Suddenly he flew away and not came back. I cried a lot, but no use, he was gone far away. I was searched in forest for 5 days, but he was never met. When I came back home, somebody came to my home and returned Mitu because he was taking my name and recalling my address as I had thought. At last, see, grammar part में आपको compliment दिया है. तो देर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट, सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट किसको बोलते हैं? सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट इज अ वर्ड और अ फ्रेज यूज्ड आफ्टर अ वर्ब दैट डिस्क्राइब द सब्जेक्ट. द अंडरलाइन वर्ड्स एंड फ्रेज इन द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंसेस आर सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. तो फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल है आई एम हंग्री एंड सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल माई सिस्टर बिकेम अ टीचर. तो हंग्री और टीचर जो है यहाँ पर सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बता रहे हैं तो उसको बोलेंगे सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है एन ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. डेफिनेशन कम्स आफ्टर द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ अ वर्ब एंड गिव्स अस इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द ऑब्जेक्ट. तो हमको ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट में क्या करना है कि वो ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन दे तो उसको बोलेंगे ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट। एग्जाम्पल देखो यहाँ पे, द क्लास मेड हर द मॉनिटर, द टीचर फाउंड माई आंसर करेक्ट। तो यहाँ पे दोनों जो एग्जाम्पल हैं वो इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं हमको ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में, तो ये हो जाएंगे ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट। और सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट जो बताएगा हमें वर्ब के बारे में, तो वर्ब के बारे में जो बताएगा तो उसे बोलेंगे सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट। एग्जाम्पल हंग्री एंड टीचर, और मॉनिटर और करेक्ट जो हमको बताया ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में, तो उसको बोलेंगे ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट।